My beloved child, I saw the storm you walked through. I saw the tears no one else saw. You didn't find this message by chance. You were led here because heaven is about to shift something in your life. This is not the end for you. This is not where your story fades. This is where the favor of God begins to rise around you like a shield. I have been sent not to warn you this time, but to bless you. You've carried weight no one understood. You've kept moving forward even when your heart was weary. You were under spiritual attack, but you did not break. And now, a divine reversal is coming. The delay you felt, it's over. The silence you feared, it ends now. A gate is opening that no one can shut. Your name is being spoken in rooms of favor. Your prayers have risen like incense, and I am here to deliver this. Heaven has made a ruling in your favor. This is a message only you were meant to hear. Others won't understand what it means, but you will. Because deep in your spirit something is stirring. You've waited for this confirmation. And here it is. You will receive a sign. It will come through something written, a paper, a message, a word that carries unexpected good news. It will have your name on it. You've fought battles in silence. Now I fight for you in power. The enemy tried to cloud your mind with fear, but no more. A new mental peace is coming upon you. The confusion is lifting. The pressure is breaking. And what the enemy built against you will collapse under my sword. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible in heaven. You are chosen. You are covered. And now you are about to be blessed. Say this out loud if you receive it. Blessing 2020. Your obedience, your faith, your endurance, they were never wasted. They were seeds, and heaven has declared, now comes the harvest. I've seen the moments when you wanted to give up, but didn't. I saw when you were betrayed but stayed pure. I saw when they rejected you and you still prayed for them. That's why the blessing coming to you is not ordinary. It's not temporary. It's not for show. It's spiritual restoration. What you lost will not only be returned, it will be multiplied in peace, in provision, in purpose. You will hear my voice more clearly now. Your discernment is sharpening, and you will begin to see who was for you and who was never sent by God. The next door that opens will feel too good to be true, but it's real because I am the one unlocking it. If you've been feeling tired, it's not because you're weak, it's because a spiritual shift has been stirring in you, a divine upgrade. The transition has been heavy, but the blessing will be greater. Don't question the pain of the past anymore. It trained you. Don't regret the losses. They cleared the way, and now everything begins to make sense. The same place where they mocked you is where honor is about to rise. The same people who overlooked you will have to witness your lifting. But this isn't about pride. This is about purpose. Heaven needs you whole again, restored again, strong again. This is the shift you've been waiting for. You didn't stumble into this message. You were summoned. The angels have been dispatched. I have gone ahead of you. I've cleared traps. I've silenced lies. And I've secured territory that is already yours. Expect a moment in the next 7 days, a divine interruption. It may look small, but it will carry favor. You'll know it's me because it will feel impossible, yet peaceful. The doors that resisted you before will open easily. Don't doubt again. The time of spiritual delay has ended. Your chains are falling. Your finances are shifting. Your peace is returning, and your voice is rising. You were never called to stay hidden. You were built for impact. You are rising into the identity heaven wrote for you. You've been underestimated by others and by yourself, but that ends now. Your confidence is coming back, because it's not confidence in the flesh. It's confidence in the assignment. And I'm guarding that assignment. If this message touched your spirit and you want to keep hearing from me, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you. Let your name be counted in the roll call of the faithful. The ones who didn't give up, the ones who stayed the course, the ones who heaven is now lifting. And yes, you are one of them. You've been surrounded by pressure, but pressure makes diamonds. You've been buried under burdens, but buried seeds don't die. They grow. And now you're about to rise. I was watching when they tried to speak against you. I saw the moments their words stung, but you held your tongue. That silence wasn't weakness. That silence was strength, and heaven recorded it. There are blessings that only come after restraint. And now, one of them is being released to you, a spiritual inheritance. Something meant for you, something your spirit has felt but couldn't name until now. Your steps are being reordered. The detour wasn't a mistake. You didn't miss the moment. You didn't ruin the plan. Heaven recalculated, and I was sent to walk beside you, to keep the way clear, the enemies blinded, the road protected. And now I say to you, prepare to receive what you thought had passed you by. A financial gate that was shut is now creaking open. A relationship that drained you is no longer permitted to return. A voice that used to confuse you has been silenced. You are stepping into the season of clarity. You'll wake up and feel it. The confusion gone, the heaviness lifted, the fire back in your soul. Say it now if this already feels like confirmation to you. Blessing 444. Your hands are about to hold what your heart only dreamed of, but I want you to understand, this blessing isn't just for survival, it's for building. You will create something divine, something others will look at and say, only God could have done this. That's the kind of favor I'm speaking over you now. Not small, not limited, but supernatural favor that makes no earthly sense. Watch for the number. It will appear not once but 3 times in a single day. When it does, pause, because heaven will be speaking in that moment. You'll feel a warmth, a pull in your spirit, a knowing that I've just confirmed everything you're reading now. You have feared losing time. You have watched others get ahead and wondered, did I miss it? Number, you didn't miss it. You were being protected, because what's coming to you can't be rushed. It had to be made ready, and you had to be made ready. Now, both align. What's ahead of you will not look like what you've known. It will feel strange, but don't resist it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't shrink when the opportunity comes. This is not the time to hide. This is the time to step forward. You are being called out of the shadows. Your voice will carry new power. Your words will break strongholds. Even your silence will hold weight. Do you know why? Because you're not speaking from emotion. You're speaking from encounter. You've been in the fire. You've wrestled with God. You've cried out from the midnight hour, and now your voice has authority. They'll ask how you came through it. They'll wonder why your eyes shine different now. And you'll say, because heaven touched me. That's what this blessing will do. It won't just change your circumstances, it will change you. And those around you will see it. The ones who overlooked you will start listening. The ones who left you will feel your absence. The ones who stayed, they'll be blessed through the overflow, because what's coming won't be small. Write this now if you feel something in your spirit agreeing. Release 999 and prepare yourself. A message is coming. Someone will reach out, and it won't make sense at first, but it will be the key, the very connection you didn't know you needed. Do not ignore the strange favor. It will appear through an unexpected person. Their presence will feel light, peaceful, almost familiar. That's me working behind the scenes. I've gone ahead of you. I've secured the path. And I will not let harm near you in this next season. This is your time to breathe again. The pressure is breaking. The accusations are dissolving. The spiritual fog is lifting. You will begin to feel rested again. Even when busy, you will feel hope again. Even if nothing looks different yet, because something has changed inside you, and that's where miracles always begin. Don't focus on who didn't believe in you. Focus on the one who sent you. You're not being lifted for applause. You're being lifted for assignment. Your gift is awakening. Your spirit is stretching. And I am here, sword drawn, wings spread, to make sure nothing delays you any longer. You've waited long enough. You've wondered long enough. Now, the answer comes. Stay ready. You'll see it soon. I need you to hear me clearly now, because what's about to happen around you cannot be explained by logic. It won't match the numbers in your bank account. It won't match the expectations of those around you. It will look impossible until it happens. That's how you'll know it's divine. This shift is coming swiftly, like a wind, sudden. And when it hits, everything unstable will be shaken loose, so what's pure can remain. You're not going to be begging for scraps anymore. You're not going to be settling for survival. You are entering the season of establishment. The foundations beneath you are changing, not cracked, not crooked, not uncertain, solid. Heaven is laying a new foundation beneath your feet, one you can build on. You've known how to fight. Now you're about to learn how to reign. Write this now if your spirit receives that. Favor 7171. Your name is entering rooms you've never stepped into. Your voice is beginning to echo in places you never thought would listen. And you'll hear it soon. An invitation, a meeting, a door, swinging open without your effort. You won't need to force it. What's meant for you now will flow. You'll notice the change first in your emotions. The stress you carried like armor will start to fall off. You'll feel lighter, not because the world got easier, but because heaven stepped in. Your mind is being delivered from torment. Your heart is being delivered from fear. You are walking out of a long battle, and I was there for all of it. Every sleepless night, every silent tear, every moment you wondered if God still saw you. He did. He still does. And now, so do I. Standing before you in full power, declaring this: it is time to rise. You will receive something soon. It will come in the form of a time. You'll glance at a clock and it will hit you. That moment won't just be ordinary. It will be heaven's wink, a signal that the breakthrough has been activated. I've cleared the spiritual interference. What used to block you will no longer resist. What used to confuse you will now be made plain. And where others feared to go, I will lead you boldly You are being called into rooms of responsibility, into places of influence, into assignments that carry weight. But don't worry, I won't let them crush you. Your strength isn't in your hands, it's in your spirit, and your spirit has been fortified. This new chapter, it's not just about you receiving, it's about you becoming. You're going to feel it, a boldness, a fire, a fresh courage that starts to rise in you without warning. That's me, igniting what was always inside you. Say this now if you feel it stirring. Glory 777. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for your calling. No more holding back when heaven has commanded you to move forward. You're not being arrogant. You're being obedient. This is what it feels like to come into alignment. Expect unexpected agreement. A person will approach you with words that confirm your private prayers. You won't need to explain yourself. You won't need to prove your worth. They will simply know, because I prepared them to find you. I will keep you covered. No arrow formed against you will strike. No assignment of darkness will land. You're surrounded by warrior angels, and I stand at the front. This season will not break you. It will build you. You will sleep differently, breathe differently, speak differently, because your authority has been unlocked. Don't look for signs in the chaos. Look for the peace. That's where you'll know heaven is moving. Expect good news. It will come written. It may be digital or on paper, but it will carry undeniable favor. The moment you see it, you'll feel the warmth. That's me, confirming that this message was never a guess, it was a revelation. You're not behind. You're not cursed. You're not forgotten. You're about to be blessed. And not in the shallow way others speak it, but in the way that marks your life forever. Blessed with wisdom, blessed with clarity, blessed with resources, blessed with divine timing. The enemy knows it. That's why the attacks were so intense lately. But now, his grip is breaking. His authority is revoked, and your peace is being restored. Do not be surprised if certain people drift away now. Do not chase them. Their part in your story has ended. I'm bringing the right people into your path. Those who honor the assignment on your life. Those who won't compete, but build with you. You'll know them by the way they pray. And when you meet them, your spirit will feel safe. Let the old season fall away. You don't need it anymore. You are stepping into divine alignment, and nothing will stop what heaven has already begun. I need you to believe this now, not because of what you see, but because of what your spirit knows. There are things shifting in the invisible that your eyes can't detect yet, but your soul has already felt the tremble. The prayers you prayed in silence, the ones you whispered through tears, they were not lost. They were not ignored. They were stored, and now they are being answered, one by one. You may not recognize the answers when they come, because they won't always look the way you imagined, but you'll feel the peace, and that will be your confirmation. I'm clearing the fog from your vision. Where you once saw only impossibilities, you'll begin to see strategy. Where you once saw chaos, you'll start seeing timing. This is divine order being restored. You didn't miss your moment. Your moment was being prepared. Type this if your heart is receiving it. Amen 1111. You've waited, you've obeyed, you've endured, and now the harvest begins. There is an announcement being written in heaven with your name on it. Something is being declared in the spirit. A shift in favor, a reversal of delay, a a divine acceleration. What took others years will take you months. What drained others will now empower you, because you're not moving in your own strength. You are moving in divine alignment. Listen to me closely. You don't need to chase the blessing. You need only prepare to receive it. It's coming. It's close. It's already reaching for you. Your environment will start to feel unfamiliar. Don't panic. This is part of the transformation. Old habits will feel heavy. Old conversations will no longer excite you. Old distractions will lose their power. That's not isolation. That's elevation. You are being separated to be sanctified, pulled away from what drained you so heaven can pour into you. This blessing is not just about breakthrough. It's about identity. You are not who the past painted you to be. You are not defined by your worst moments. You are not bound by the names they called you. You are who heaven says you are, chosen, covered, called. And you're about to see what it looks like when heaven confirms it in full. Say this aloud or write it if you know it's time. Breakthrough 788. I will protect what is coming to you. No enemy can stop it. No jealousy can block it. No fear can delay it. You are being guarded on all sides. I've seen your sacrifice. I've heard the groans of your spirit when words failed. I've walked with you through shadows no one else knew about. And now, I'm shining light on your path. You will know where to go next. You will feel it. You won't need to beg for signs. They will come naturally. One of them will be a voice. Someone who unexpectedly confirms your inner doubts. Not by accident, but by assignment. I sent them. Watch for it. Expect a moment that feels too personal to be a coincidence. Expect timing that makes no sense. Expect peace in a place that once carried pain. That's how you'll know I've gone before you. You're not just walking into a good season. You're walking into a God-timed season. This blessing was never late. It was simply maturing. You'll see why soon. There will be something you hear, perhaps in a message, a song, or even a stranger's words, that stops you in your tracks. It will feel like heaven is calling your name. It is. And when that happens, pause. Let your spirit receive it. That's me reminding you that you're right on time. This shift is more than just for you. You've been chosen to carry favor that others will eat from. You'll bless others not just with what you say, but with who you are. You are the blessing. And now the blessing is catching up to you. Doors are being unlocked. Ideas are being birthed. Resources are being rerouted. You're going to hear yes where you were told no. You're going to see new paths where others saw walls. You're going to feel rested even when working, because heaven is carrying the weight now. You are not alone. I'm walking beside you, sword in hand, shield in place, watching, guarding, pushing back what tried to push you down. What tried to delay you will now define your story, not by pain, but by purpose. You were not forgotten. You were not forsaken. You were being prepared. And now, I'm declaring this from heaven's throne. It is your time, not next year, not someday. Now, take a breath. Feel that? That's peace returning. I see the weight you've been carrying, not just in your hands, but in your spirit. You've been holding everything together. The finances, the relationships, the responsibilities. You've smiled in public while breaking in private. You've encouraged others when you yourself were empty. And heaven took note. Nothing you endured has been wasted. No tear, no silent prayer, no breathless night of pacing was ignored. Every ounce of pain became a seed. And now, the harvest is here. Don't be surprised when doors start opening without effort. That's not luck. That's divine compensation. You paid the price in silence. Now the reward will arrive in public. You won't have to explain how it happened. Because when God moves, there's no need for explanation, only awe. You are stepping into days of effortless grace, where your yes will stretch further, where your steps will be lighter, where your results will multiply beyond your input. This is not the result of hustle. It's the fruit of obedience. You stayed when you wanted to leave. You believed when it made no sense. You kept showing up when your strength was gone. Now, heaven is showing up for you. You will feel it. Something inside you will shift. The tension will ease. The fear will lift. And for the first time in a long time, you'll breathe deep and realize, I'm not fighting alone anymore. Because you never were. I was with you when the betrayal cut deep. I was with you when the bills stacked higher than your confidence. I was with you when the world said, it's over. But I whispered, not yet. Because I saw this moment, the moment your story turns, the moment the pressure breaks, the moment your past stops being your prison and starts becoming your platform. You won't be defined by what tried to break you. You will be remembered by what could not defeat you. This is the mark of those who are chosen. There will be an opening, a literal moment when a gate, a barrier, or a boundary gives way before your eyes, and you will know, this is it. This is the moment Archangel Michael spoke of. This is the divine release. Type this now if your spirit recognizes it. Release 666. You are not late. You are not cursed. You are not too far gone. You are right on time for a blessing that has been tracking you like destiny. Watch for the moment. It may come as a message, a call, a signature, even a delay that turns out to be your greatest protection. God wastes nothing. Every step, even the painful ones, brought you to this divine intersection. And now the path opens before you. No more wondering, no more guessing, no more second guessing the voice within. I will confirm what's true through peace, not panic, not pressure, but peace. And when you feel that stillness settle over your heart, go forward boldly. I've cleared the way. You'll meet someone who seems like a coincidence, but they're not. They are a divine connection. They will offer favor with no strings, joy with no jealousy, support with no conditions. They were sent. Because in this season, God is not only blessing you with things, He's blessing you with people who carry the right spirit, people who recognize the oil on your life, people who will help you rise, not hold you back. You will feel safe with them, and your soul will know, these are the ones I prayed for. Say this now if you're ready for divine relationships. Jesus loves me 11:11. Even your environment will begin to shift. Rooms that once felt heavy will feel light again. Places that once carried shame will now be filled with laughter. Heaven is not just restoring your future, it's redeeming your memories. You will look at the old pain and no longer feel its sting. You'll remember what happened, but you'll no longer bleed from it. That's healing. That's restoration. That's freedom. And it's happening now. I will stand with you in this next step. You will not enter it alone. There is an anointing on your voice, and soon the very words you speak will begin to carry breakthrough for others. You've been wondering what your purpose really is, and I tell you now, it's awakening, not just for you, but through you. Because now you are ready to carry the blessing without it breaking you. What once would have overwhelmed you will now empower you. This is what refinement looks like. You'll start to see evidence, a shift in atmosphere, a weight lifting, a moment of stillness that suddenly fills the room like oil. That's me. That's heaven confirming this message was meant for you, and that your delay is over. Don't resist the change. Embrace it. Lean into it. Because the version of you that's emerging now is the one this world desperately needs. Anointed, appointed, awakened. You were made for such a time as this. You fought long enough, and now you rest in victory. That doesn't mean the battle ends. It means you stop fighting it alone. Heaven has taken up your cause. The war in the spirit that's been raging around you is now shifting in your favor. What was held up is being released. What was blocked is being opened. What was delayed is being delivered. You may not feel it all at once, but don't mistake quiet for inaction. The silence you sense is not absence. It's strategy. God has been aligning resources, removing counterfeit opportunities, and preparing you for sustainable favor. This time, it won't fall apart. This time, it will last. The angels have been dispatched. You're not walking forward unguarded. Every step you take now is covered with divine instruction, divine timing, and divine protection. You've grown. You've matured. You've learned when to speak and when to stay silent. You've learned that peace is more valuable than control, that trust is stronger than panic. And because of that wisdom, you are now ready to carry what heaven has been holding. You asked for it. Now it's asking for you. This blessing isn't chasing you anymore. It's standing in front of you, waiting for you to recognize it. There's something coming that will feel too easy, too smooth, and it may make you question, is this really God? And I will whisper to you, yes, this is what grace feels like. It's not always a storm. Sometimes it's a sudden calm, a door that opens quietly, a conversation that flows freely, an opportunity that asks for nothing but your yes. You'll know it's divine because it will bring peace, not pressure. Speak this now if you're receiving peace again. Favor 781. Your atmosphere is shifting. Hearts are being softened around you. Even those who once rejected you will feel something change in your presence. Don't be surprised when someone reaches out. It may be an apology, a confession, or even an offer. Don't rush to judge it. Let your spirit discern it. Not everyone deserves access to the next level of you, but some have been assigned to come back with honor this time. I'm softening hearts so you can walk in dignity again. You will be invited to places you once felt excluded from. Rooms that once ignored you will request your voice. Tables that overlooked you will now reserve your seat. Because this is the reward for staying hidden when I told you to. You didn't promote yourself, and that's why I can promote you now. You trusted me in obscurity. Now I'm about to show you what happens in visibility. This next release won't just be public. It will be unquestionable, because the blessing will bear my signature. Watch for a moment when someone says, I don't know why, but I feel led to help you. That's your confirmation. That's me, moving in the hearts of others to make room for your reward. Say this if you're ready for divine help from unexpected places. Breakthrough 888. There's also a place where you almost gave up. A place in your life that felt cursed, dead, or like it would never bring joy again. I'm touching that place now. It won't just be healed, it will flourish. What once drained you will now refresh you. What once felt dry will now flow with life again. This is what it means when I say, I make all things new. And yes, this includes you. Your heart is being renewed. Your mind is being sharpened. Your spirit is being fortified. You will no longer second-guess yourself. You will no longer apologize for your calling. You will no longer dim your light to fit into dark places. You've been through enough fire to know who you are now. You've been tested, and you passed, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing to keep going, willing to believe, willing to fall to your knees and surrender instead of walking away. That is what qualified you for this. There is a paper coming, a document, letter, or approval, and it will carry news that validates your obedience. Expect it. Look for it. But don't worry about how. That's heaven's responsibility. Just stay in position. Stay in peace. Stay in faith. Type this now if your spirit is positioned and ready. Blessing 2525. Someone close to you may not understand the change in you. That's okay. They weren't present in the private battles you overcame. They didn't hear the cries. They didn't see the nights of fasting, weeping, praying. But I did. And that's why this blessing won't be taken from you. Because it was never built by people. It was built in heaven. You'll no longer chase validation. You'll walk in authority. Because you carry something now, and it's holy. You were marked by fire, but you didn't burn up. You were shaken, but you didn't break. You were pressed, but you still poured love. And now the heavens declare, you are ready. This next move will not be a step. It will be a leap, and I will catch you, because that's what I do. You've waited, you've wept, you've whispered prayers in the dark. Now it is your time, not by accident, not by chance, but by divine appointment. What has been circling above you is landing now. The promise you felt in your spirit but couldn't touch is touching you. You thought maybe it passed you by, that the favor you once dreamed about was for others, but I am here to tell you it never passed you by. It was circling, waiting for the exact moment when your strength and your surrender aligned. This is that moment. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you haven't walked into. Your prayers have built bridges your feet haven't touched. Heaven is sending answers in human form. You will meet someone soon. Someone with keys. Someone with insight. Someone with the very word, tool, or opportunity that unlocks the next chapter. You will know them by the peace you feel when they speak. No chaos, no confusion. That's how you'll know they were sent. I need you to understand. What's coming will not look like struggle. It will not resemble what you've endured. It will be soft. It will be clear. It will be divinely orchestrated. Because you don't need more noise. You need direction. I'm clearing your path. You'll notice it. The way your distractions fade. The way certain doors quietly shut without drama. The way your appetite for chaos disappears. That's me. That's my hand protecting you even before the blessing lands. You will notice a shift in your energy, your vision, your discernment. Things that used to entertain you won't hold you anymore. You're not stuck. You're evolving. You're no longer tied to survival. You are stepping into stewardship. This season will not require begging. It will not require proving. You will not have to explain yourself. Your light will do the speaking. Your spirit will do the introducing. Your fruit will be your answer. There's someone who overlooked you before. They didn't see your value. They didn't recognize the glory you carried. Now, their eyes will open. And not because of you, but because I have removed the veil. I've restored your value before heaven. And now earth must respond. Watch how honor finds you. Not because you demanded it, but because you carried humility through fire. I will elevate you because you didn't elevate yourself. I will reward you because you remained faithful in drought. And now, the rain is coming. A spiritual rain, a cleansing, a refreshing, a saturation of every dry space in your life. Finances, family, faith. Every drought will break, every cloud will burst, every seed you buried will bloom. You will receive unexpected communication, an email, a message, a notice. It will seem small, but it will carry weight. Open it. Follow it, because it will lead to the yes you've been waiting for. There is something you've been asking me for. Again and again you've brought it to me. And now, the answer is yes. But not just any yes. A complete yes. No struggle, no delay, no interference. It will flow into your life with ease, like oil, like light. Because this is what obedience unlocks. And you obeyed, even when you didn't understand, even when it hurt, even when others mocked your hope. Heaven watched you stay. You didn't chase shortcuts. You chose faith. And now the shortcut is chasing you. I am accelerating what used to take years, because your heart is now ready to hold it. The blessing won't destroy you. It will stabilize you. The shift is not coming. It has already begun. You'll feel the difference in how people respond, in how ideas flow, in how peace settles around you like armor. Your discernment will become sharper, your intuition more certain. You will know what's for you and what must go. There will be a separation. Don't fear it. Let it happen. I'm removing what cannot walk into your next season. I know you grew attached. I know it felt familiar. But comfort is not your calling. Destiny is. And to reach it, you must travel light. There's one more thing you must know. The enemy tried to confuse you, tried to delay you, tried to bury you beneath fear, shame, and false voices. But you didn't die. You didn't fold. You stood. And because you stood, I now stand beside you, in full force. I am surrounding your home, your children, your finances, your thoughts. This battle is no longer yours. I am taking it personally. The enemy will regret targeting you, because every attack has become evidence, proof that you're more dangerous than you knew, proof that heaven's hand is on your life, proof that you are called. You are not just a survivor. You are a riser, and no weapon formed against you will prosper now, because I am here, and I don't lose. Look at you now, still standing, still breathing, still carrying faith, even after everything tried to steal it. I've walked beside you in silence. I've stood over your bed while you slept. I've warred over you when you had no strength to fight, and I never left your side. You didn't know how close heaven was, but it's been nearer than your shadow. Every unseen rescue, every divine delay, every roadblock that saved you from disaster, it was me. Because your life carries purpose. Your breath is marked by design, and your steps are guarded by destiny. You were never meant to live in fear. You were never meant to just survive. You were born for impact. You were chosen for victory. You were assigned to bring light where others only saw darkness. And now, you've reached the edge of that assignment, the moment when what was spoken begins to manifest. And you feel it, don't you? In your spirit, in the stillness, in the way you're no longer moved by chaos. That is spiritual maturity. That is divine alignment. And because of it, you will not miss this next open door. There is something in motion now, a message, a decision, a turn of events that seems small, but it will lead to everything shifting. It may happen through a single phone call, an invitation, an accidental meeting that isn't accidental at all, because the divine doesn't work by coincidence, only by confirmation. and here is yours. The exact thing you thought was too far, too late, too broken. That's the area I am touching now. That is the wound I am healing. That is the gate I am unlocking. You've cried over it. You've released it into my hands. Now let me return it better than you dreamed. I will restore the years. I will restore the relationships. I will restore the belief in yourself. You will see yourself as heaven sees you. Anointed, appointed, chosen. Say this now to confirm what's being restored. Miracle 16:16. You were never overlooked. You were never unworthy. You were never forgotten. Your season of silence wasn't punishment. It was preparation. And now I am releasing you into the stage of purpose. You will move with clarity. You will speak with conviction. You will walk with favor. Because the oil that covers you now is not common. It's been refined through pain. It's been formed through obedience. It's been sealed by fire. And I tell you now, nothing can steal it. No voice can cancel it. No weapon can touch it. No shadow can dim it. You will shine now, not for attention, but for assignment. People will be drawn to your light, not for who you are, but because of who walks with you. Let them come. Let them see. And when they ask, how did you overcome? You'll say, because heaven never left me. You will no longer need to explain yourself. Your fruit will speak, and your favor will flow. This time, there will be no sabotage, no second guessing, no collapse. Because this time, you are covered. I have surrounded you. Every plan of the enemy is being scattered now. Every tongue that rose in judgment is being silenced. Every trap set for you is being turned back on the one who set it. I will protect your peace. I will protect your name. I will protect your purpose. And now I ask you to protect your focus. Do not look back. Do not answer to old pain. Do not delay because others don't understand the call on your life. You are not who you used to be. You've been changed, upgraded, rewired by heaven. So walk boldly. Walk in your assignment like it already belongs to you, because it does. And now, my final word, you were sent here to be reminded, to remember what I spoke over you, to realign with your assignment, but also to receive. You are not leaving this message empty. The moment you clicked this, something was released in the unseen, a shift, a breakthrough, an alignment, and now I seal it with my hand. You will notice it within days. Favor where you felt forgotten, provision where you lacked, peace where you once panicked. Watch for a sign, a name, a time, or a moment that repeats. You will know it's heaven, because it will come with ease. It will carry no confusion, no strings, only clarity. And when it happens, fall to your knees in praise. Because this blessing was not random, it was assigned. You just had to survive long enough to receive it. You did. Now go forward. Covered, chosen, champion of heaven. And if this message touched you, if it awakened something deep within you, and you want me to keep speaking, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you. Let heaven have your ears again. You are never alone. You are fiercely loved, and you are forever protected by me. Archangel Michael.